The Road Home serves a unique role in helping families in our community. We serve as the main location where people go when they need to seek shelter. We operate the only family-focused street outreach team, so it's our goal to make sure that no child has to sleep outside, that we know when any family needs that kind of assistance and that we can immediately connect with them and provide shelter.
I think when we think about homelessness, we don't think about family homelessness, even though 55% of the folks that stay in a shelter are children. The number of families that are homeless and on the streets that can't come into shelter because of lack of capacity is enormous.
We, as a community, don't have enough assistance for prevention. We oftentimes have families end up at our front door because they're $200 short on their monthly rent. And then by the time that they come to shelter and it goes through the eviction process, that's a $3,000 eviction. And it's now on their record, and trying to find them another apartment's really difficult. And so had we known about that and had the resources to step in, paying that small amount of money would have kept them in housing, and they would never even have to have turned to the shelter at all.
The statistics show that children that live in shelters fall way below even our lowest income children academically.
A lot of times there's this idea that if you are living in a homeless shelter, you don't have a job, and that's very far from true. Most of the parents in shelter are working, and if it's a two-parent household, most of them have both parents working, and even then, trying to afford rent right now in Salt Lake County is really difficult.
It can be really difficult for these kids in their development, and mentally it changes them. They are forced to grow up in an environment like this faster than they would if they had their own home.
We are so incredibly excited to open the Finch program and double the amount of shelter we have available for families.
The Finch is a unique opportunity because it is a non-congregate shelter, meaning each family will get their own room to stay in and will have a door that they are able to close to give their family the space to set the conditions of their own living environment.
That said, that's not the end goal. We have a much bigger vision for the future. And that vision includes truly being able to reduce the amount of shelter needed for families, because we've been able to make a system shift, a shift across the community that brings together our partners at the state level, the county level, our cities we work with, our partners that work alongside us, and make those changes.
It's so apparent that housing works. We see it every single day that these families, their lives are completely changed by that first step of getting back into their own apartment.
I hope that bringing family homelessness to the forefront of the homeless conversation lights a fire under people to do more for this community and to act now and get it taken care of. Every single day that we don't have these programs in existence for these families is another day on the street and another day in a congregate facility that these kids are going to have to grow up in.
So my dream is that every child has a house with resources to support them.